Everyone in life has a get out of jail free card that has been divinely handed onto them, and many of us do not know how to use this get out of jail free card to get out of all the mental prisons of delusion, mental prisons of pain, prisons of hurt, prisons of anger, and everything that seems to be a burden on us. And so today I just want to share with you what this get out of jail free card is and how you can use that to liberate yourself, to live a free life that you are. Because we are not actually bounded by anything except those things that we decide to confine ourselves in. Anywhere that you're spending your attention on will be where your freedom is. So our freedom lies in where we dwell. And I want to say that all roads through time go through now. We cannot talk about the future without talking about now. We cannot talk about the past without talking about now. And so we must realize that this gift of now is our eternal get out of jail free card. Because since we always have now, we can decide to walk any roads in time that we want to walk. In time, there are roads to hurt, there are roads to pain, there are roads to anger, there are roads to excuses, there are roads to vengeance, there are roads to misery, there are roads to fulfillment, there are roads to peace, there are roads to happiness, there are roads to liberation, roads to joy, roads to God. And so what are you spending this gift of now, or which road are you using your gift of now to walk? Despite everything that has happened in life, despite all the pain, the anger, the anxiety, the depression, the stress, the agony, the chaos in the world, we are still blessed with a gift that most of us do not appreciate, because we fail to realize that the fact that we are here now means that we are capable of being more. We are capable of turning our lives around from what we see that is not bringing us that joy and fulfillment and peace within. And so I want to let you know that the gift of now is your eternal get out of jail free card. We cannot talk about tomorrow while we cannot talk about living happy tomorrow while we are not living happy right now, which is all we have. Don't make plans for tomorrow because you do not have tomorrow. You have now. You have that gift that God has given you, despite everything that has gone on in your life, despite everything that could have been, and despite all that is not, you are still here, which means that your life has a cause. There are roads to fulfillment, there are roads to joy, there are roads to peace that you can walk. And so we do not realize that most of the time we are using this gift of now to construct those prisons that we do not like being in. Let me give an example. Let's say something happens to you in the past that inflicted some emotional pain to you, or even physical pain, and here you are today, maybe going through a different struggle in life, and all you could think about is how things were before you were hit by that tragedy in life. You're thinking like, oh, I wish that I could just go back to like the old self. I used to have money before, now I don't have money now. I used to. We're just so stuck in this used to. I used to be happy, I used to be this, but not realizing that all that has passed, and We cannot even walk into a bright future tomorrow without even having a bright future now. So everything depends on what we do now. Every road that you take in life, every road that you walk in life depends on what you're doing now. So if you're finding if you're finding yourself in a place of hurt, if you're finding yourself in a place of um, of anger, you're finding yourself in a place of indecision, you find yourself in a place of excuses, because that is one of the roads that we mostly walk. We know how to give excuses to everything, and it's so easy for us because these are mazes that we construct ourselves, because we are scared. We are scared of our own freedom. We are scared of taking charge of our own lives. We are scared of, living a free life, either because we are looking at what other people would say. We are not like we are not confident about the things we do, and this confidence does not necessarily come from any external thing that you ever get. Confidence comes from within, from knowing yourself, because there is nothing that you seek in this world that is outside of who you are. If you're looking for $1 million tomorrow, just know that you have to be $1 million worth of value, because it's who that person is that attracts all that is material. So when you see some certain things coming into your life, you see some certain things happening to you, it's not that life is fighting you. It's just that the roads that you have been walking are the roads that are leading you to such outcomes. And it's okay if you've made mistakes. It's okay if you've taken very bad decisions. It's okay if you've not held yourself up to the standards that you see yourself. It's okay if nothing has been going right in your life. It's okay, because you're still here. You're here right now. And that's the most powerful thing. So you can decide today, what are the roads that I've been walking to that have led me to this outcome that I am so not happy about? Why am I in misery today? Is it because I focus so much on all the pain? Is it because I keep remembering how people hurt me? Is it because I keep thinking about things that are not fruitful, things that are not progressive, things that are not inspiring? You have to ask yourself all those questions, because it's only when you do that you finally are able to liberate yourself. If you do not confront yourself right now, then you keep wondering why things are not going your way. You keep wondering why it feels like you're the one suffering the most in life. The gift of now is your eternal get out of jail free card. You can use it anytime. If I walk today outside and somebody hurts me, somebody insults me, and maybe it rubs off on me and I'm unhappy about it, guess what? I have the gift of now. To decide to remain on that hurt, or to decide to let it go, forgive him, forgive myself for getting into such situation, and then move forward. So we always have that. So despite everything that is going on around you, despite all the challenges that you are facing, I'm just here to encourage you that you have now to decide, where do you want to go? Do you want to keep walking the roads of pain? Do you want to keep walking the roads of anger? Or do you want to walk towards your liberation? And what does liberation look like for you? What does freedom look like for you? What does peace look like in your life? How does joy make you feel? How are you going to walk from now onwards? Realize that right now you're living the fullest that you could ever live, because that's all you have right now. I've come to realize in life that nothing is guaranteed, as we seem to take it most of the time. We feel like we have so many chances, so many options, and not realizing that at any moment everything could go away. At any moment tables will turn. At any moment things will change. So, but which path are we walking? Are we walking paths that lead us to our liberation? Or are we walking paths that keep bringing us in misery? Free yourself with this gift of now. Appreciate the fact that you are here despite all the challenges that you've gone through. Find gratitude in that, because you can literally decide today to walk the paths of purpose, to walk the path to God, to walk the path to peace, to fulfillment, to everything that brings bliss of life. That's the most important thing to you. Everybody is playing a single player game in this life. Despite the fact that we all are here, it's a single player game. And so if you cannot be right for yourself, you cannot be okay for yourself, you cannot be okay for anybody else. The peace that you seek in this world is not someone who is going to give it to you. It's not something that is going to give it to you. You are the one who carries that peace. And when you go somewhere and you find out that the energy around that place is not peaceful, know that you went in there with an impure energy. Because it's attraction. A peaceful person will never want to go where it's not peaceful. But because you have some taint, your peace has been stained, you still want to mingle in those places that you know do not keep your peace. Because after you get back to the house, what happens? It's regret. It's regret. Had it been, I could have not gone, had I known the outcome of today, this and that, with excuses. So free yourself. Free yourself, because you are truly free. Don't let this fleshly garment limit you. The more you keep identifying yourself with this body, the more you're going to suffer all the karmic burdens of the body. So be liberated. Enjoy your life. Life is so beautiful. Like if you walk on those things that bring liberation to you. It's a choice. I cannot decide today to take a walk to maybe the central market, and then I expect to arrive at the presidency. It's only by the grace of God, which works in our lives all the time. But what I'm saying is that make conscious decisions. If you want to go to the presidency, then walk the paths that lead to the presidency. If you want to go to the market, take the roads that go to the market. If you want to live in peace, take the roads of peace. If you want to be liberated, take the roads of liberation. I wish and I hope and I pray that God shows you the other side of yourself that you are so scared of realizing. The true image of God within you It's always there. And that's why sometimes you are able to withdraw yourself even out of situations that can just make you, go off. That's because the light of God is within you. And it seeks its expression. But how would you know if you're not walking the path to the light? So I pray that may God open your heart and may God restore the peace in your life. May God open doors for you. May He reveal Himself to you in a way that you can truly understand yourself, in a way that you can truly live the liberated life that you are. I wish you all the best, and I pray that you have a blessed weekend. Thank you.